Tonight from Las Vegas, an extraordinary and chilling portrait of what played out here, told by those who survived it. Tonight, their stories of survival, heartbreak, and heroism. Everyday Americans trapped in the unthinkable. Now hundreds of lives, families, changed forever. Tonight, a special 2020 presentation, Las Vegas, Heartbreak and Heroes.
Route 91 Harvest Festival had been a success for a number of years. It's 20,000 people at a 3-day concert. You had a great cross-section of Americans who all wanted to come to that festival.
I was actually here in Las Vegas covering O.J. Simpson.
Here's ABC senior national correspondent Matt Gupton.
Simpson has said he wants to move to Florida to be near his children.
Those thousands of concert goers are down below. What they don't know is that there is another spectator. He's on the 32nd story of that building, looking down on them, and he's planning something beyond sinister. So a casino employee told me that between Saturday night and Sunday morning, she watched Paddock play those video poker games at the high-stakes section of the casino for hours and hours and hours on end. He was there until 7:30 at least in the morning of the day of the shooting, playing that video poker. As this music is playing below, there's a very different sound happening on the 32nd floor. He's using a seriously large hammer to start smashing through at least 2 windows in that suite to gain a vantage point down below. You have this sickening feeling that none of these people down below had any idea of the carnage that was just about to befall them.
Height of this country western concert below him, Stephen Paddock decided, I want to kill as many people as possible. Pops the window, has his weapons lined up, ready to go.
See the shot coming from Mandalay Bay, halfway up.
Once they realize that the fire is coming from the 32nd floor, the next point is trying to figure out where. I mean, this hotel is massive. So this one security guard who is unarmed begins to approach room 32135. That's where Stephen Paddock is. Paddock is watching him through those surveillance cameras that he set up, and he starts opening fire, hitting the guard in the leg. Now, that provided police and tactical teams the crucial intelligence they needed to know exactly where Stephen Paddock was. We heard about 2 fatalities and a number of people wounded. And then once the press conferences started, basically in the middle of the night, and Sheriff Lombardo began talking, the numbers started rising. And it's cliche to say, but it was surreal.
We determined there was a shooter on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay. Officers responded to that location and engaged the suspect at that location. He is dead.
59 people were killed in this attack. There are hundreds of patients at hospitals throughout Las Vegas.
In this case, what happened in Vegas is not going to stay in Vegas. Americans are going to change the way they perceive public spaces.
And there was another major development. The gunman's longtime girlfriend, Marilou Danley, is now being called a person of interest.
Stephen Paddock seems to be the personification of evil, but there are also these flickers of beauty, of humanity. People sacrificing their own safety for complete strangers.
The faces and the families forever changed. We cannot forget. I'm David Muir from all of us here at 2020 and ABC News. Good night.